So y'all know 50 since been out here clowning Jay-Z and Beyonce every chance he gets, and now that Diddy's trial has started and names are getting dragged, he is standing heavy on their necks. Just recently, he threw shade at Beyonce for the ticket sale flop in her Cowboy Carter tour. But apparently, that's not all 50's been talking about. He is also allegedly saying that there's a tape of Beyonce and Jay-Z in one of Diddy's freak-off parties.
Let's start. You're going into the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah.
And so recently we just saw, which I can't. We look at the accusations,
yeah.
You know, and we're going to get to Diddy as well, but you look at the accusations, and there's an accusation about Jay-Z and Diddy and a teenager, 13-year-old.
Right.
And we were speaking about just the statement.
Right.
The statement, you were saying you felt like that was calculated.
That was, the statement is something from, you can tell it was written by a lawyer.
Now that is some wild accusations considering how important and influential Beyonce and Jay-Z are in the industry. I mean, it's even rumored that there are Grammy nominations that do not go out without the couple's approval, hence why almost every Grammy winner in the music industry has to shout out to Jay-Z and Beyonce when they're chosen to receive that glamorous trophy. Again, just a theory, but you can't stop the internet.
Amazing, yeah.
The fact that Beyonce made a country record changed the game. So thank you.
Beyonce.
Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Thank you to Beyonce. Thank you to Beyonce.
Now I'm to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the guest community safe. Someone had to.
Regardless of the Beyonce and Jay's influence, 50 Cent is showing no fear. He is coming for the Carters. He says Jay-Z is hiding behind Beyonce's fame, which seems to be slowly dwindling by the minute. And isn't it crazy that ever since this Diddy thing started, Jay has been hella silent, no power moves, nothing. And when it comes to Beyonce, we haven't seen her this active like ever, album after album, concert after concert, and launching so many brands. It's almost like she's trying to cash as much as possible before everything goes away.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man. If you look at this career,
You're gonna let him say that? You're gonna let him say that?
He had one. Exactly. He had one.
He didn't show up.
He got 20 now.
Even the Beehive are now starting to notice that there's something going on with Beyonce. For real, I mean, her Cowboy Carter tour failed to sell tickets, even when it spiraled down to as low as $20 for Beyonce tour. That is really, really low now. A lot of people are saying it's the recession that's caused it, but 50 on the other hand is saying it's not just about bad timing, it's people finally realizing that something is not right. With ticket sales this low, the one named permanent A-list singer might bail on the whole tour. She isn't all that thrilled about doing it anyway. And again, this is allegedly Beyonce, and the related headline reads, "By Cowboy Carter tour not selling tickets, Beyonce may have bitten off more than she can chew." The pop superstar may have topped the country chart for her Cowboy Carter album, for which she won her first Album of the Year award from the Grammys, but her ticket sales for the recently announced Cowboy Carter tour have been lackluster, and she has yet to sell out any shows according to Ticketmaster and StubHub. Tickets for all shows on her tour, which kicks off at the end of April. He poked at Beyonce with an Instagram post where he wrote, "It's getting real out here. Hey, the tickets ain't selling. Now it's not just 50 that's out here." Poking at Beyonce and Jay-Z, this Diddy case has been dragging a lot of celebrities down the gutter, and it would seem that Beyonce and Jay-Z are not immune to it. In the FBI's investigation on Diddy's property, there's been some shocking discoveries, including footage of A-list celebrities being part of Diddy's parties. And mind you, it's already been reported that Diddy recorded these celebs without their knowledge, and every celeb's name has been dragged into it. And yes, Beyonce and Jay-Z were allegedly seen participating in some of those videos. Even DeBab kind of confirmed that Beyonce and Jay were present at one such after party on Shannon Sherry episode.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people, he had put him out, but he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really You know what I mean? Like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and maybe about 15 others.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being two of the other 15 people in the room. So that just put into perspective of the type of company I was in.
Right.
At the and she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to.
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work. You know what I'm saying? Whoop the whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man. That was dope.
Now word is out that Diddy is leaking this evidence because Jay-Z abandoned him as soon as he got caught.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyonce, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles.
And get this, it was also reported that a very high-profile female celebrity who is Candy was desperately trying to buy it before it leaked to the public.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is...
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of, and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they were interested in purchasing the video before it became a public knowledge.
I've heard this before, so like a catch and kill.
Catch and kill, correct.
Wow, and I guess you can't reveal the person who is on
No, I can't explain who the person was, but
High profile?
Mr. Combs was in the tape, and this other person is, I would venture to say, more high profile than Mr. Combs.
Now, even though the person wasn't named, several people have speculated that it's Beyonce, also Jaguar Wright, who has been trying to pass across the media for so long. Y'all remember when she mentioned Meek Mill was one of Diddy's victims, and how Nicki Minaj recorded the whole audio that leaked last year of Diddy bending Meek Mill.
To embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
And then Milk running the fuck around about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Me.
Wait a minute.
He's a fucking Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Fuck me. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on me. She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming?
Well, Jaguar Wright also said Jay-Z is worse than Diddy apparently. He's done some nasty things to her, including sticking her with a box cutter, all of which is on tape somewhere.
It's as bad as the Diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it. Want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. That Cassie shit, that's nothing.
So are you trying to say like Jay-Z put hands on you?
I'm saying Sean Carter remembers everything he did to me, and he's got it in tape. Just like Diddy, it's gonna be the women and give them in the...
Jaguar also went on Piers Morgan's show, where she continued her chant about Jay-Z being even worse than Diddy Child. A lot was said in that interview, which almost caused Piers Morgan a legal battle with the Carters. By the way, that man had to run for his life, issue out several apologies, including an official statement before BA's legal team let him be.
Want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately.
As things stand, the truth is coming to light as the trial continues. So far, several celebs have been named and called in by the court, from Michael B. to Lauren London to Young Miami, and trust, more names are going to be called. And it wouldn't be too surprising if Beyonce and Jay ends up on that list too. After all, Jay was Diddy's best friend and was there at every party. We also cannot forget that Jay had a deep friendship with R. Kelly too, and we all know how that turned out. And when you go down the rabbit hole with Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship, you'll find a song titled Young Girl that he collaborated with Pharrell on years ago. In it, he posts about dating a 19-year-old girl. Many listeners linked the lyrics to Beyonce, as she claimed to be 19 when their relationship began. The song had lyrics like, "Hove, don't bite, Hove, you've been through it. I might mold your life, be like Janet, take control of your life. Hove, you've got a young girl, still not quite 21, you're 19, know you're lightning in a bottle. I give you a ring tomorrow. I was 18 when we first met, 19 when we started dating," Bey said in one interview. Meanwhile, in another, she said a whole different thing. Beyonce said she met Jay when she was 18, which would be in 1999 or 2000. However, in an interview with Charlie Ross in 2007, Jay-Z admitted that he met Beyonce when she was just 16 in 1997 and started dating around 1999. Both of them have a history of these occasional slips, particularly when he comes to recalling Ba's age during her first courtship. Over the years, she has mentioned being 17, 18, or 19 depending on the interview, but she definitely met Jay-Z when she was just 16 years old, which just concludes the fact that Jay-Z likes them young, wild, right? So it just might be that 50 truth. We'll leave that to you to speculate. In the meantime, here's what some people have to say about this whole 50 situation. When 50 Cent talks, I listen, because I don't think this man ever told a lie. Also, he's in the game, so he hears a lot of stuff that we regular people would never hear. Also, he knows all the crazy stuff that happens in the music world. It's crazy and amazing at the same time. So if he's talking about something that might sound crazy, he's telling the truth 100% of the time. Even Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids have Grammys. They've been overrated for too long. Jay and Puff have never had stuff they stole and bullied their way into hits, period. Now, there's other people that don't agree with all of these things about Jay-Z, and we want to know, what side of the spectrum are you on? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this.